section and they're using momentum. Like a lot of times it's momentum. A lot of times you find a trade, especially if crypto, once crypto gets to moving, it's so easy to make money in trading.
What up, YouTube? FD White back with another episode of FD White Invest. Welcome to the channel. So happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday. We got an exciting week coming up. October is almost here. October is almost here. We got 2 more days. We got today and tomorrow, and then we officially start October, which is Pumptober or Uptober, as you know, a lot of people in the community and the space like to call it. So hopefully we do get some sort of huge, massive pump going into October. September seems like it's not going to play out bearish as a lot of people thought. Shout out to Eric Crown. Shout out to Eric Crown. I will say this. And also Army Piper. They did say this. They did say like the first 19 to 20 days of September are usually bearish, and then that's when we usually get some sort of turnaround, if we are going to get a turnaround. So they were spot on, man. So shout out to Piper, shout out to Eric Crown, man. They were spot on. But we got to be prepared for the week, and I have a list of things. I usually have 2 phones that I can read off of, but I only have 1 phone today. So we do have a list of things that we do have to watch out for. On the fundamental side, technically Bitcoin sitting at about almost 66K, which is good. We closed above that key pivotal area of 65K, so we're looking pretty good. Alts pulled back a little bit this weekend, but it looks like we're sitting on a lot of supports, a lot of macro supports for altcoins. So we're going to look for continuations. We're going to look for more upside in altcoins. Shout out to XRP. XRP had a nice 6% move so far today. It might have pulled back a little bit, maybe about 4.5 to 5% last time I checked. But it looked like XRP is finally trying to make some sort of move. So we'll be keeping our eye out on XRP. So without further ado, let's jump into what happens on Monday. These are pivotal things that happens this week, and we have a lot of fundamental data coming out this week that will make volatility for our traders and for people who follow these things. On Monday, we have Bowman speaking, but she's part of the, I think it's a woman, she's part of the FOMC, but we have Powell speaking. Jerome Powell will be speaking at 1:55 p.m. tomorrow, Monday, 1:55 p.m. So be looking out or be watching out for Jerome Powell to come out. Not sure if he's going to come out hawkish or dovish, but we will have to make sure we're listening in and seeing what he's saying, seeing if he's going to stay in tune to what he said at the FOMC meeting a week or so ago. That's number one. On the number one thing that I'm looking for this week is Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow at 1:55 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday, we have final manufacturing PMI. We have ISM manufacturing PMI. We have JOLTS job openings, so that's a big one. And we also have 5 Fed members speaking. We have 5 Fed members speaking. So a lot of times, if it's not Jerome Powell, a lot of times it really doesn't do anything. It really doesn't move the market. But I do like to keep my eye out or my ears open for anything that they, may say that may move the market. But a lot of times it's really Jerome Powell that's just really going to move the market. So I like to keep it on my radar if, Fed members are speaking. But really, like I said, Jerome Powell is really the one that moves the needle. And like I said, he speaks Monday. But like I said, Tuesday, 5 Fed members will speak. Wednesday, we have NFP, non-farm payroll, and we have 4 more Fed members speaking. So we have non-farm payroll on Wednesday and 4 Fed members speaking. So non-farm payroll usually does move the markets a little bit. So be watching out for some movement on Wednesday with non-farm payroll. And it's just going to be a lot of volatility. I want you to be geared up for a lot of volatility. That's what this video is all about, saying we're going to get a lot of volatility this week. Hopefully everything can continue to the upside so we can continue in our trades. I'm in some trades right now. Hopefully we can continue our ascension higher and we can continue making gains, man. We can continue with October. So we will see. Thursday, we have unemployment claims and we have 1 Fed member speaking. So that's really not too much on Thursday. And then Friday, we have average hourly earnings and we have the overall unemployment rate. So we have a lot of data coming out this week. So I want everybody to be prepared. I want everybody to watch the level for Bitcoin at about 64,700. that's what I'm looking for. That's really my line that I really want to hold if we do get some sort of pullback this week. Be looking out for NVIDIA. Like I made a video talking about how NVIDIA is my North Star when it comes to gauging the sentiment of investors and risk assets. So I'm going to be watching NVIDIA. I want to see if we can break that downward sloping trend line. We've just been making higher lows for NVIDIA. We need to break out of about 130, I think, 135, and create a new high to create a new trend, a break of structure to the downside, going back up. And then that will just tell me that risk assets, it's time to keep going all in on risk assets. So that's how I use NVIDIA as my North Star. If you haven't watched that video, it's right here. I will link it up here so you can watch that. And yeah, Bitcoin, you know, everything has been pumping up. We got a 20% move off of the lows of a lot of these altcoins when the FOMC meeting came, and then we're just continuing to go up. So now, like I said, these last couple of days we're getting pullbacks, which is just a little bit more opportunity to get in if we can hold key levels. So I'm gonna make a video possibly tonight talking about my portfolio that I would pick right now if I had to use a portfolio, and the top altcoins to pick for the rest of the bull run. So I'm gonna make those two videos. They'll be out either Monday or Tuesday, or maybe tonight, I don't know, but I gotta make it soon, because I do think we're at that point of the cycle where altcoins could run and we could miss the boat on a lot of the altcoins that are on my mind. So that's just what I wanted to come with, man. Shout out to everybody who's been watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I will keep you updated with the news, the data, the charts, my thoughts. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do massive homework. I do due diligence all day, every day. So I kind of have a feel for what's going on, especially in the crypto market. So that's what we talk about for the most part. But we also use everything else in confluence with our with our strategies, with our research, and with our analysis. So be looking out for a lot of volatility this week. If you want to look at these things, I use forexfactory.com. You can look at calendar, and it'll tell you all the information, all the data that comes out for all the major countries. But we're just talking about the United States, so you can filter it, and then it'll just be USD or the USA. And then you can see what happens every week. You can look at the numbers. You can look at what is the numbers previously. You can look at what's forecasted. And when the actual numbers come out, you can see what the actual numbers are. And it'll have it all lined up sometimes with charts and graphs as well. So forexfactory.com, that's where I get all my data from, all my information of data that's coming out for the United States and all the other bigger countries that have a correlation to the United States and what's happening around the world. So this is FD White. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your weekend. We're getting started with a new week. I will talk to you in the morning. Have a good day. Peace.